If you get cavities, do this. Hi, my name is Whitney and I'm a dental hygienist here to talk about cavities. And before we get started, make sure to get my free oral care guide. Click the link in the description below or in the pinned comment to join thousands who have already discovered all of the essential components for an effective oral hygiene routine. This guide is an action plan for preventing and maintaining a happier and healthier smile. And having said that, for today's video, let's talk about cavities. Some people really do need to work harder than others. It's super unfortunate. Some people really are more prone to getting cavities. Lots of it has to do with the bacteria in your mouth and the pH of your mouth. So how prone you are to getting cavities is a combination of your biology and what you eat, and of course, most importantly, how you care for your teeth. So just so you know, if you're someone who feels like you're working so hard on your teeth, you're brushing, you're flossing, you're using an anti-cavity mouthwash before bed, you're visiting your dental office regularly and getting routine checkups and cleanings, you're doing all the things. But regardless of having excellent home care, you're still getting cavities, just know that you're not alone. Lots of people have to work harder than others to prevent cavities, and hopefully this video will give you more tips and tricks to prevent tooth decay and cavities, especially for those who are more prone. So let's jump into the 5 things you need to do, starting with number 1. This first one's a little annoying, but hear me out. Make sure that you are, in fact, brushing and flossing properly. So many people tell me they had no idea they were flossing wrong their entire life. They are in their 20s or 30s or 40s, and they are just first realizing they are using the incorrect flossing motions. I didn't floss right either until dental hygiene school in my early 20s. So the issue is, lots of people use the seesaw motion. That's wrong. They show it like this in movies all the time, and it bothers the heck out of me. That's not the right way to floss. That's the insertion motion. The cleaning motion is actually up and down. Think of it as cleaning the sides of your teeth, pulling the debris off, away from your teeth. I will, of course, link my brushing tutorial videos and my flossing tutorial videos if you want to confirm that you are, in fact, using proper technique. Also, keep in mind that you have to use an electric toothbrush differently than a manual toothbrush. So there's that. Number 1, make sure you're brushing and flossing correctly. And for number 2, once you find out that you are, in fact, brushing and flossing correctly, next up, you might find out that you need to brush and floss more often throughout your day, or even change what times of day you're brushing and flossing. For example, lots of people don't brush their teeth right when they wake up. They wait until after breakfast or after their morning coffee, which is technically incorrect. So I will link my brushing before or after breakfast video as well if you'd like to learn more about that. It's always such an argumentative topic. Everyone gets so mad about the toothpaste making your orange juice taste bad, stuff like that. But there are ways around it, ways to make everything taste good. Rinsing with water is key. Again, I'll link that video of mine if you want to learn more, but quick recap. The answer is you should brush before breakfast, right when you wake up. Don't be mad. And also think about it. If the natural flora in your mouth is cavity prone, it's cavity prone bacteria up in there, or you tend to have super acidic saliva, the pH in your mouth is naturally cavity prone for whatever reason. If your mouth is against you and wants to form cavities all the time, you might really consider flossing after every meal and rinsing with water after every meal as well. You should technically wait at least 30 minutes before you brush after eating. So if you don't have 30 minutes, another great thing you can do is chew on xylitol gum or have a xylitol mint. The goal is to neutralize the pH in your mouth. So after eating, the bacteria doesn't go wild, creating cavities and all that cavity creation stuff with the acids. The neutral water and the xylitol gum or mints can immensely help in reducing cavities from forming, in addition to flossing, of course, because if something's stuck between your teeth, then you gotta get it out. And also, always brush and floss before bed. Never skip a night. Everyone, no matter how cavity prone you are, should be brushing at least twice each day for 2 minutes each time, and everyone should be flossing at least once each day as well. And the optimal time to floss is before bed. But like I said, it can't hurt to floss after every time you eat as well. Next up, number 3, limit fermentable carbs and sugars from your diet. Lots of people think that candy is the worst for your teeth. Of course, the sugar in candy can lead to cavities. However, fermentable carbohydrates, these guys might be even worse because they are sneaky sugars. Fermentable carbohydrates specifically break down into sugars while they are still being chewed in your mouth. So they are sugars too, just like candy. Some examples of fermentable carbs are saltine crackers, chips, bread, pasta, and cereal. Again, this doesn't mean you can't ever eat these foods. It just means you should try to think of them as candy. They are very cavity causing, and be sure to do all the things after: rinsing with water, flossing, chewing xylitol gum, and brushing if you have time to wait at least 30 minutes after eating them. Also, the order in which you eat certain foods is super important as well. So always pay attention to the last thing you eat after a meal. Try to make it something that can help neutralize acidic pH levels. Carrots, apples, cheeses. Unfortunately, we usually eat dessert last, which is the worst. So I will literally sometimes eat a slice of cake and then have an apple slice after. I'll link my best foods for teeth video if you want to learn more about that process. Number 4, ask your dentist and or your dental hygienist if there's any professional treatments they think can help you, such as a prescription fluoride toothpaste. Sometimes prescription strength toothpastes can really help if you have lots of weak areas of enamel in your mouth, which can make you more prone to tooth decay and cavities. So having a prescription strength to combat that can be helpful. And also fluoride varnish treatments, it's such a shame that so many dental insurances only cover fluoride treatments for kids because adults can benefit from it too. So even if it's not covered, it's usually pretty affordable. I think fluoride is usually between $20 and $50 depending on the cost of living in your area. It can really be worth it for once a year or twice a year. It's like a once or twice a year thing at your dental office, as opposed to getting cavities every year that can be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And lastly, number 5, hold yourself accountable. Stay on routine. Don't give up. I recommend BetterMouth, which is a program that can help keep you on track, making sure you never skip a night of flossing, encouraging you to brush, things like that. I will link it below in the description box if you're interested. I love doing programs like that. It just helps keep me motivated and inspires me to keep going. And that's actually why I worked with them to provide the oral health coaching throughout the program. BetterMouth.com, check it out. In all, I really hope this video helped you feel not alone, because a lot of people struggle with cavities, and us dental people, we're here to help. My whole job as a dental hygienist is prevention, right? Prevention is key. I want to help everyone prevent cavities. And I love this community here, the Teeth Talk community, because you all feel the same. You all want to help each other out too. I see it in the comments. You're always all so amazing, giving each other advice and individual tips and tricks. I just love it. And I'm so happy we're all here together. So if you have any personal cavity prevention tips that have worked for you, please feel free to share them in the comments below to continue helping one another out. And if you're interested in creating the perfect routine at home, I will link my free oral care guide below, as well as the BetterMouth program to help hold yourself accountable. Thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, peace, love, and teeth.